Ever wondered how women navigate the intriguing terrain of men practicing semen retention? Brace yourself for a captivating exploration into the world of women's seduction tactics in the realm of semen retention. Are these strategies a catalyst for deeper connections or potential pitfalls? Join us as we explore the mysteries and nuances of intimate relationships amid the enigmatic practice of semen retention. But before we proceed, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Benefits of achieving semen retention. Individuals who are beginning the process of semen retention frequently report experiencing a rise in their levels of self-confidence, heightened attention, and a surge in their energy levels. Due to the fact that these modifications contribute to a greater sense of well-being, the technique is appealing to individuals who are looking to improve their masculinity and undergo personal development. As men participate in the practice of semen retention, they may accidentally set off a variety of responses from their female partners, who may perceive these changes in a variety of different ways. Various reactions of women to sperm retention. Curiosity and support are two traits that may be exhibited by certain women in response to their partner's decision to engage in the practice of semen retention. It's possible that they will display interest in the practice, looking to learn more about its advantages and the reasons that drive them to engage in it. When supportive partners recognize the potential positive implications that the practice may have on the relationship as well as the individual's general well-being, they may encourage each other to engage in the practice. When their spouse chooses to keep their sperm, some women may experience feelings of insecurity or resentment. On the other hand, some women may feel insecure themselves. This response may be the result of misunderstandings regarding the practice, such as the notion that the guy is purposefully withholding intimacy or enjoyment from the woman. For the purpose of clearing up any misunderstandings and addressing any problems that may come up, clear communication becomes absolutely necessary. Women's seduction tactics on semen retention. Some women may respond by expanding their emotional relationships in order to increase their level of intimacy and connection. This is because they are aware of the possible strains that semen retention may have on intimacy. They might look for alternate ways to strengthen their intimacy, such as increasing the amount of communication they have, engaging in activities together, and providing more emotional support. The goal of these women is to close any gaps that may have been caused by the practice by cultivating a more profound connection. An investigation into the spiritual practices that are shared by both parties. Semen retention is frequently associated with spiritual and contemplative pursuits. By actively participating in shared rituals such as meditation, yoga, or mindfulness exercises, women who are also aware of the spiritual side of semen retention may be able to maintain their fertility. Through the discovery of spirituality together, partners can enhance their connection with one another and establish a shared foundation for their own personal development. Educational participation. There are various instances in which women may have an interest in gaining a scientific or psychological grasp of the process of sperm retention. Through this educational engagement, it is possible to have talks about the practice that are more educated, which can help to promote mutual understanding and potentially alleviate any fears or misconceptions that may exist. Recognizing the potential difficulties that may occur as a result of semen retention. Some women may choose to take the initiative to surprise their partners by presenting them with unique kinds of closeness or by providing them with experiences that are adventurous. The purpose of this proactive strategy is to maintain the flame of passion, while simultaneously respecting the boundaries that are established by the retention of sperm. Navigating challenges in the relationship. Communication that is both open and honest is the foundation of a healthy relationship, especially when it comes to the retention of sperm. It is important for men who engage in the practice of semen retention to be transparent about the reasons behind their actions and to address any concerns or queries that their partners might have. Through this transparency, a better understanding may be fostered, which in turn helps to establish trust. Mutual respect for boundaries. Particularly when it comes to matters of personal choice, such as the retention of sperm, mutual respect for limits is an essential component in the maintenance of a good and harmonious relationship. When it comes to establishing and respecting each other's limits, it is imperative that both parties involved actively engage in open conversation. Regarding the preservation of sperm, it is a matter of personal preference that differs from person to person. This occurs when it comes to the retention of sperm. It is important for the person who is exercising this preference to communicate their wants, desires, and boundaries in a clear and concise manner in order to maintain a positive and understanding dynamic. This communication needs to be carried out in a manner that is both respectful and open, with the goal of cultivating an atmosphere in which both parties are at ease discussing personal parts of their relationship. Concurrently, the spouse who might not have the same choice ought to approach the talk with an open mind and a willingness to comprehend the other person's point of view. It is essential for them to demonstrate active listening skills, recognizing and appreciating the viewpoint of their partner without passing judgment. Developing an environment that is characterized by trust and empathy makes it possible to have a productive conversation in which both sides are able to voice their expectations and concerns. When it comes to respecting each other's limits, it is absolutely vital to locate areas of agreement and to make concessions where they are required. As part of this process, it may be necessary to debate other options or search for ways to satisfy each other's requirements without compromising individual degrees of comfort. Boundaries that are respected by both parties not only strengthen the emotional connection that exists between them, but they also make a positive contribution to the general health and happiness of the relationship. Recognizing that various people may have varied experiences, values, and reasons for their preferences is a key part of understanding their preferences. By approaching the subject with an attitude of genuine curiosity and a desire to comprehend it, partners can cultivate a more profound relationship with one another. Additionally, it promotes the development of a foundation of trust and acceptance, all of which are essential components of a relationship that is both long-lasting and satisfying. Cultivating emotional intimacy. When there are alterations or modifications in the physical closeness between two individuals, such as those related with activities such as storing sperm, it is especially important to cultivate emotional intimacy between the two of them. During this process, you will consciously work to cultivate a profound emotional connection that extends beyond the physical side of a relationship. Have interactions that are not only open and meaningful, but also transcend beyond the surface level. When it comes to changes in physical closeness, it is important to talk about feelings, wishes, and concerns. The establishment of a secure environment for open communication enables both partners to express themselves in an authentic manner, which in turn helps to cultivate a more profound comprehension of the emotional landscapes of the other. The expressing of thoughts and feelings should be encouraged, and there should be no judgment attached to the expression of these feelings and thoughts. Discuss your personal experiences, concerns, and aspirations in relation to the shifts in the level of physical intimacy. It is possible to establish a sense of connection with one another and reassure both parties that they can rely on one another for assistance when they are vulnerable with one another. The concept of active participation in each other's life refers to the act of actively engaging in the activities and daily lives of one another. It is important to note that this involvement extends beyond the confines of the bedroom, highlighting a holistic relationship that encompasses shared experiences, hobbies, and interests. The sense of oneness and companionship that exists between two people is increased when they actively participate in numerous elements of each other's lives. As a pair, you should find out what your common goals and aspirations are, and then work toward achieving them. The emotional connection that exists between spouses is strengthened as a result of this combined effort, which generates a sense of purpose and unity. The development of a sense of togetherness and mutual support can be facilitated by having a common vision for the future. In order to cultivate empathy and understanding, it is important to recognize and validate the experiences and viewpoints of one another. Understanding the emotional consequences of changes in physical closeness requires a significant amount of empathy on the part of the individual. It is possible for partners to overcome obstacles together with compassion and support if they actively listen to one another and demonstrate understanding. The retention of sperm, despite the fact that it may have positive implications for males, brings about special dynamics in romantic partnerships. There is a wide range of emotions that women can experience in response to their partner's practice, ranging from curiosity and encouragement to insecurity and revenge. It is necessary to have open communication, mutual respect for limits, and a dedication to establishing emotional intimacy in order to comprehend and successfully navigate these responses. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.